Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. I've got your monthly reading coming up for May 2025. For those of you who are already YouTube subscribers, welcome back. I appreciate your continued love and support. And if you are brand new, welcome to my channel. My name's Cody. I'm your conscious soul reader. Everyone who has hit subscribe, thank you so much. Over 1,000, we did it. And also, you'll notice that you can join memberships. That is all brand new. I will do a separate video about that. Also, lots of things are going to be changing once again as I grow and evolve. So does my channel. So all that to come soon. But I digress. Let's jump into your reading. We're going to do week by week. I pull all the cards, and then I conduct the reading. After all the cards are already out here, we will get clarification, close out with Oracle, and then do mini readings at the end for if you are single and if you're in a connection experiencing issues. If you need to book a personal reading, everything's going to be in that link tree in the description box. Also, my other platforms where I go live and post content. If you recognize those, go ahead and give me a follow. Let's get started. Again, all these cards will be pulled first, and then we will do the reading. So this will be sped up to save you time. You're welcome. All right, here we go. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, week number 1. Ace of Wands, week number 2. Son of Pentacles, week number 3. Eight of Cups, week number 4. Page of Wands. Hierophant, World card, 10 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. What else can I tell Leo? Week number 1. King of Pentacles, week number 2. Page of Swords, week number 3. 9 of Wands, week number 4. Ace of Swords. 3 of Swords, 6 of Wands, 6 of Swords, the Devil. 3 of Pentacles, the full card, 2 of Swords. What else can I tell you? What else can I tell you? Week number 1, 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords, week number 2. 4 of Cups. Week number 3, King of Cups, week number 4. 9 of Wands. Devil, 3 of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, 5 of Wands, 9 of Cups, Hierophant, 7 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, Leo, first instinct when I pulled your cards in the beginning was there's a good idea. There's something that you begin or began before, and there's this first notion of things starting to maybe not be quite what you had hoped or what you had planned on building. There may have been everything residing on your shoulders, so there could be another run that you're taking at something. That was my initial reaction when the first cards came out, was something got started. You have to go back to the drawing board, so to speak, take another run at things. But then it does seem like you get some clearer ideas based on the experience that you have. Whatever this is, if this is trying to grow within a company or start your own business, or if you here are, working towards getting a job that suits your skill set a little bit better, there's an idea of a place that you could go, and maybe you don't get the job, and this is heartbreaking. The Page of Swords, the 4 of Cups, says that you're now researching something similar. Maybe this has gotten your juice is kind of flowing for this taste of something new, because we've got the Ace of Swords down here towards the end of the month with the 9 of Wands twice. The 9 of Wands says that you're down but not out. So the King of Cups is a very balanced approach. King of Pentacles, King of Cups. With this Page of Wands leading you into June here towards the end of the month. The Tower card sideways says that maybe you put a lot into this. You put a lot of expectations into this. There could maybe be things in process that were depending on this following through for you, and when you find out that it doesn't, some of you are on the scramble trying to figure out a different approach. The 8 of Cups by the 3rd week here, 8 of Cups, 9 of Wands, King of Cups is coming back, looking at it from a very balanced perspective, trying to make the most of the progress that you've already had, taken advantage of, or done. So something here says that you're trying to come back around, because we've got 7, 8, 9. And so when I'm seeing this 7, 8, 9, it feels like you're maybe trying to start with some momentum that you've already built here, second week into the third week. By the fourth week, we continue with the 9 of Wands, this tenacity. The Page of Wands with this Ace of Swords says you've got an idea. There's something here that's reigniting you. This is something that you're going to possibly need a lot of enthusiasm to back this up because of this feeling of being put behind just a little bit. Or say this is you getting fired from a job or something, and in order to go around having that reference, you know, you could have a lot of history at this place, and now you have to account for this, and maybe you're trying to find a way to spin this in your favor or do this as quickly as possible to reduce the possibility of people finding out too much. Or maybe you can do this seamlessly before you're let go and anybody checks references. A lot of times people will say things like, you know, I'm still looking. I don't want my company to know that I'm leaving, so I would prefer you not check there, but I am working there. And they can check your credentials and your pay stubs or whatever, and you can show, you know, look, I've gotten raises. And so this way, if somebody has let you go, if you were fired or there was some sort of disappointment and maybe you said something, maybe you had your fair say with this Page of Swords and the Four of Cups, and there is some regret here by the third week, and you rebalance yourself, and you know, I get it. I accept this, and this doesn't mean that I have to stay here. So then you start to redirect your focus. But in order to not, you know, have to deal with all that, you're trying to think of ways to work around what's happened here, whatever this is. But I feel like you're within a window here to have some sort of a recovery, especially with the Ace of Wands and the Page of, the Ace of Swords and the Page of Wands. This could be some sort of aha moment, a clarity moment of you saying, oh my gosh, I have the perfect idea, or I know exactly what to say. I know exactly where to go. I know exactly how to spin this. That's what the Seven of Pentacles will try to do here in the second week, is trying to figure out, you know, how to make the most out of what you've been given. You've been dealt a hand. Four of Cups here says you're not happy about this. Three of Swords, Four of Cups, Nine of Wands here by the end of the month is, you know, taking it like a good sport, because you're going to bounce back. This is going to be your, you know, down the road revenge, but it's nothing that needs to be focused on right now. We've got, you know, the Three of Swords. Okay, so that's that Tower card sideways, trying to do this as seamlessly as possible without any casualties or any issues coming up or it being a bigger deal than it should be. We've got the Hierophant, the Devil card. With that Three of Swords, some of you feel very betrayed by this, and you are doing everything in your power to take the higher road over some very shisty, very backstabbing, underhanded behavior. We've got the World card, the Three of Cups, Six of Wands. This could be a friend that has stabbed you in the back. This could be deep betrayal from somewhere that you gave your heart and soul to. With the World card, the Six of Wands, you had a lot of success at this place. You felt like everybody admired and loved you, but you wouldn't expect that here. We've got the Six of Swords. Here's the Devil card again. You know, healing from this, moving forward. There's the Page of Pentacles. Here's the Ten of Pentacles with that Six of Swords. There's your bounce back. Trying to figure out how to move on from this and turn it into something that will benefit you better later. Again, the bounce back. King of Pentacles. There's your recovery already. We've got the Queen of Wands. We've got the Three of Pentacles. We've got the Five of Wands. There's that competition in the workplace. This is that drama going on with the type of recognition that you're getting and the type of reward you feel like you're owed. With that Six of Pentacles back here, maybe this is, you know, people feeding into the wrong idea. Everybody loves a good everybody loves a good scandal, and some of you are feeling like you're getting all kinds of wrong attention. This is not what you thought it would be. Many of you are not wanting to deal with the aftermath of the office politics here, some of you. So this could be very work related. Again, we've got the Eight of Swords with the Fool card, the Nine of Cups, trying to find the blessing in disguise, trying to keep your wits about you while you figure this out. Maybe trying to not show your hand here with the Nine of Cups. We've got the Two of Swords here, the Hierophant and the Nine of Swords. Trying to not show your hand. Not happy about this. Maybe a little stressed, maybe a little worried, a little concerned, but you'll be damned if you're going to show anybody what they've done, how they're affecting you. If this makes you feel any certain type of way, you are not showing anything. They will see it later whenever you have your bounce back. Ace of Coins, Seven of Wands, Ace of Coins. Yeah, look at you, your bounce back. Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Do what you will. Your loss. It's your loss. Strength card, Ten of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. You are figuring things out. You know how to bounce back like no one else can. All right, let's get an outcome. Okay, so we have Capricorn twice, we have Taurus twice, and Leo has also shown up. So showing up to your own reading. You could be dealing with any of those, have those in your chart. Of course, it is not an absolute indicator. It is just energy. I just want to call those out for everybody. So we're going to get an outcome. What's an outcome? There goes my right ear. What's an outcome for Leo? Seven of Cups. Emperor. Many of you have a lot of choices where you can go. Queen of Wands. I feel like you can have your choice of anywhere you want to go. Two of Wands, Seven of Cups. This, you're quite confident. You're going to land somewhere not only quickly but better. A lot of you feel like this is your opportunity to level up. I almost feel like they're going to eat their heart out with the Three of Swords. They will eat their heart out. Ten of Wands. You're making this your personal mission to overcome this and to not only do so, but to do better than where you were. The Chariot is the Emperor driving, very focused, very successfully, very determined, overcoming these obstacles. This is your personal mission with the Ten of Wands here, because the Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles, you're going to find something even better, where it just feels like this all happened for, a reason. Four of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, 2 and 7, I was getting to that, is 9. So this is you knowing that you have the ability here to really evolve in this place where they maybe told you before that they could have had department changes where they now do things differently, or they have a different outlook on how they hire for the company. Maybe they were, talking about excluding your department or minimizing something or something here. Something changed everything. And now you found something much, much better, Leo. Much better. Two of Cups, Strength card. Two of Pentacles. Two of Wands. 222. I love this. And this absolutely has to do with a place that you get acknowledged for your contribution, whatever that is, wherever this is. If this is a club, if this is a group, if this is a project that you're working on, if this is your classroom, if this is a place you've worked at, if this is a place where you have been trying to get into, and maybe they've taken you through the entire hiring process and the last minute changed their mind. They put you through all these hoops, made you go here, made you go there, you spent some money. You could have done some things, and then all of a sudden, no, never mind, sorry, we're going to go in a different direction. That's heartbreaking. That's discouraging. And now you're just like, you know what? I know who your competitor is, and you'll be sorry. You'll be sorry. Four of Cups, Eight of Swords. You're just like, I can't believe I'm put in this position. But I know how to turn things around. I know how to turn this beat around. Lovers, King of Pentacles to something better. There's the Death card in reverse with that Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's your personal mission. Nothing will drive that encouragement to do better like a little bit of scorn, a little bit of burn. All right, let's get some oracle. Since this feels career, growth. Yeah, I have a feeling that's what an issue was here. Spending, toxic work environment. Some of you gave way too much to replace. It turned out maybe it was good in the beginning. You know, again, I keep feeling like they could have had some sort of a management change, or maybe they sold the company, or the managers all decided to go in a different direction. We've got interview, money tree, toxic work environment, competition, unexpected expenses. Some of you could have come out of pocket. We've got money tree, spending, unexpected expenses. So for some of you, yeah, you did invest in probably a hiring process. You could have gotten pretty far, and then lo and behold, somebody came through and took the spot away from you. Somebody could have come through here and taken the spot from you. We've got credit repair, shopping, new assets. We've got job search. We're hiring. Benefits, loan denied. Entrepreneur. Okay. So this feels, some of you were already hired at a place and they changed something. You spent a lot of time, money, investment of self, personally, professionally. You invested a lot and things changed. It just became completely different than what you signed up for. Okay. Interesting. Let's see what comes out here. This one has a professional section. What else for Leo? Come to the edge and all that glitters. Perfect. If ever there was a time for you to take a leap of faith into the unknown, it's now. This is the perfect moment to take a big risk. The unknown is the only choice now, and you've come to the edge. You will discover the treasure beyond your wildest dreams. Allow your courage to lead you in spite of your fears. You don't need to know the exact form of what you're going for. The essence is much more powerful, and Spirit has a way of delivering an even better version of prosperity than you could imagine. Take that step. The results will be amazing. They're saying to push through your fears. A lot of times Spirit is pushing you to something better on purpose and for a reason. So many of you need to pull yourself from that feeling of being slighted. Yes, absolutely. Use that to transmute into your power to help you to get to that next level, to be very discerning, to be very selective. Absolutely. You can use it for those reasons, but, take heart in this. Take stock that you're being challenged here to be stronger than your challenges, and you have what it takes. You are the Strength card after all, Leo. You have what it takes. It's about calming that inner fear first and then going out and putting that into the world. Let's look at all that glitters. Number 16. That was number 36. Sometimes an opportunity looks so good that it glitters like gold and you just can't resist it, especially when it appears others are doing so well and have hit the mother lode. During the American Gold Rush, everyone hurried west to find their fortune and then deserted entire towns after mining depleted the gold veins in the earth. So too can you deplete yourself as you enter the phase of the latest shiny thing that has caught your eye. There is a mercurial quality to your present circumstance. Pay no attention to those who chase after fool's gold. Resist the temptation to be jealous of others. What they have achieved may not be true success that you seek. So don't compare yourself to them. You only seek the surface right now, only the sparkle. Be assured that you will experience your own shining moment if you stick to what you know. All that glitters may not be gold for you. That is amazing. So if somebody beat you out for a promotion and you're discovering that it's a toxic work environment and you're a little peeved that they got it, they may have done you a favor by, removing you from some horrific outcome. A lot of people can have their jobs swallow them whole. It will destroy your marriage. It will destroy your home life. It will take away all of your will to want to do anything outside of work if it's so draining, if it's so energetically depleting. I've seen it. I've seen people just be completely depleted from their jobs. So a lot of times, sending you in a different direction of something that you can be passionate about and pour your whole heart and soul into without feeling like it's being, just used and taken from you is really a favor. This is divine intervention. So somebody's getting something. Don't be upset about this. You're being put into a place that is going to be better suited for you. Okay, Leo. All right, cute. That was your reading. We're going to go ahead and end your monthly reading there. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If you are not interested in the love readings coming up, I will send you to the description box to check out my website. This is where all you can book your personal private readings if you are interested. Also offering mentorships all the way at the bottom. Shows all the other platforms where I go live and post content. Recognize those. Give me a follow. Make sure you don't miss me. All right, kids. Now we're going to jump into if you are in a connection experiencing issues. If you're in a connection experiencing issues, what does Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus need to know? Got the Judgment card for the you position. So you are having some sort of an awakening. There is a big decision that needs to be made. What's that immediate path? King of Wands. So the pressure's on. And 7 of Pentacles for that future position. We've got the 10 of Swords, Page of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. Queen of Cups. So collective, it would appear that some of you have made a discovery recently and now you're having to make some decisions based on something that you've found out. With this 10 of Swords, 10 of Swords is some betrayal. Somebody has lied to you. Somebody has gone behind your back and said some horrible things. The Page of Swords is you learning everything that's been said. This is all of the details. Enough, not every single thing is known, but you have enough to go on. This is plenty with this Page of Swords. Page of Swords could be, you've gathered enough evidence and proof to make some pretty sound decisions here. Now, 7 of Pentacles is just whatever you're deciding. This is about either pulling away from somebody, demanding that change be made, however that is done, whether they go to counseling, therapy, get a coach, get a mentor, something here. But you're offering an opportunity here to begin anew, whatever that looks like to you, however that feels to you. The Queen of Cups, 7 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is a healing after much betrayal, discovering that somebody has gotten away with something, possibly, lots of opportunity here for somebody to deceive you, and now you're processing things, trying to figure things out. So many of you are pulling back so that you can focus on yourselves until you feel more secure about a decision that you need to make about how to move forward more confidently. Some of you could be married to this person. We've got the 8 of Cups back here, 5 of Swords, Some of you could be demanding an apology. We have the Judgment card with that Page of Cups, with the Page of Cups buried so deeply in the run out here. It could be a lot for you to get to that. You may have to pull all the way back from this person and really put your foot down until you get, you know, the apology that you deserve, so that you can start to feel compelled to try to hear this person, you know, explain themselves or say their piece, or, you know, you can get your closure, whatever needs to happen here. Others of you are, you know, could be deciding to go ahead and pull away. You know, you value what you have to offer in a relationship, and you know your limits. Some of you could have reached your limits with the Ten of Swords. You have tolerated this for so long, and now somebody has really shown you that they're opportunistic, and now you're starting to figure out what to do from here. This is you taking the moral high ground and deciding to walk away, putting your foot down here for the sense of security, deciding what needs to be done in a very matter-of-fact way. We've got Swords, Pentacles, Wands, and the only cups out here are this one who is valuing the one cup she has. This is my cup. I'm protecting the most valuable cup in the whole deck. Everything else is up in the air and probably not even being considered right now. Even if somebody is offering you an apology, I don't think you're trying to hear it. Many of you are just, you know, you're like, I don't even, excuse you. Are you talking to me? You know? Ooh, okay. All right, so let's get some advice and an outcome. We'll do it all from one deck. Some advice and outcome. What's some advice? Eight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. If you need time and space away, exactly. Hermit card, so that you can clear your head. Take all the time you need. Nobody is going to hold you accountable for needing time to process things, to get your head clear. If you need time and space to do it, take it. Absolutely take it. Yeah, we've got you, patience, Emperor. You've got things to focus on, things to figure out. Once your decisions, once your mind has been made up, people will be made aware. But you're not going to budge a moment sooner. Not a moment sooner. Okay. Good. Take your time if you need it. If you need to process things, don't let anybody pressure you into anything. I don't care if somebody is laying it on so thick about how sorry they are, about how much they, you know, don't want this to happen. They just want to start back over again. Do not feel pressure. There is no time limit. Okay, there's no time limit. And then everybody handles everything differently. So everything's different for every individual. What's an outcome? What's a possible outcome? Ten of Swords, Two of Wands. It's too heavy. You know, you need time. You need time to process this. This is very heavy stuff. Ten of Swords, Page of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's too heavy. If you need to tell this person to give you the time and space you need, then do so. We've got the Three of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands. And this is somebody, you know, laying the pressure on maybe here with this Page of Wands. It's coming from a very selfish place, from a very pressured place. Some of you may be pushing back, demanding in a way that they can hear you and receive you. You know, look, this is going to take time. I don't care what you say. I don't care how you say it. I'm going to take my time. You'll hear from me when you hear from me. You'll know when you know, and not a moment sooner. Because you don't know. You need to figure things out. Ten of Wands, Eight of Cups, High Priestess. Okay, here's a third page. Many of you need a little bit of time to clear your head so that you can get your words straight, so you can get your mind clear, so that you can articulate what you need to say. All right, collective. Let's look at some oracle to close you out. Let's see where this person's coming from. We're going to look at the Magic 8. See if there's anything else Leo needs to know to help. Anything that can help Leo. Expect the unexpected. Blame games. Non-committal runner situation. So this person may surprise you and try to not have any accountability. They're trying to shift blame on other people. We've got two stubborn people. We've got a mutual connection. Too one-sided, though. This person is only thinking of themselves, probably reacting in a way of being caught. We've got move on. All right. Too many triggers. So you are going to need your space. You're going to need to just pull away from this. Get your space. Get your bearings under you. We've got falling for you. New love. It's not over. Wants to commit. Just lust. Spying. With mirror games and energy drain. In a few months, holding back. Storm warning. Nostalgia. Okay. So I feel like a lot of you are going to take this space. It may trigger this person to overreact, which will push you even further away, is a possibility here. They are absolutely going to be triggered by this. It's going to just awaken all kinds of anxiety. You may, trigger their sense of revenge, that they feel like you're going to possibly get revenge. So they're looking for you to react in a lustful way, to try to mirror any behavior if something's happened here. That may, push them to have a freak out moment where they're just professing all kinds of things. I'm going to be a brand new person. I want to commit to you. I've always loved you. I never want to lose you. This is just somebody just hanging on you. Just to keep your focus on them, to know everything that's going on with you. I feel like they're just going to project. They're going to project. All over you. Spirit's warning you, though, that whatever work you do, whatever processing and healing that you do, you are absolutely going to have moments where you slip back into the memory of the good times. And you can't let this erase the facts of what you know of somebody's true character. If somebody's going to show you who they are, there has to be an extensive amount of effort to change that imagery of a person that they've shown you so far. They have to put a lot of effort into, concentrated effort into being something different. And this is not something that you can show somebody in, a few days, a few weeks. It may not even be a few months, it may take years sometimes for you to trust that somebody is a different person, and they are continuing to make concentrated effort at being different than the way they were. We get deeply programmed, deeply rooted in our programming of our behaviors, our preferences, what we like, what we don't like. So to just think that somebody could change that in a short amount of time is very foolish. So I wouldn't be tricked by that. I wouldn't take somebody's word for it. You're going to want to make sure that somebody is able to show you effort with continued effort. And the fact that they're doing this for themselves and that they're benefiting from it for themselves, because that's what's going to stick. If they're doing it for you, it's not going to last. the first little fight, the first little, annoyance, first little moment that gets old and tired and they start to have those temptations come up again, they're gone. They're done. And then all that works for nothing. Find some way to put it on you, as they know that they're capable of doing there with the blame games and such. So just be warned. All right. If you need to book a personal, everything's going to be in that link tree in the description box. Thank you all so much for tuning in, playing along, all your likes, your subscribes. I'm now offering memberships here, so check those out. If y'all have any questions, let me know. The mentorships or the personal readings, let me know. Also, at the bottom of that link tree is all the other platforms where I go live and post content. If you recognize any of those, be sure to give me a follow. Until next time, I will see y'all very soon. Have a great rest of your month. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all the health, wealth, and abundance you can stand. Now we're going to move into if you're single, open to dating. Single Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, open to dating. What's coming in for my single Leos? Single Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising. What's that U position? Oh my goodness. Single Leos, Three of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Page of Wands. Could be a workplace situation. Some of you may be feeling the vibes from somebody and they're either coming on really thick and you're not that interested, or you could be interested in somebody and they're putting up some boundaries and some distance here. Could be because there is a lot of eyes on the both of you. However that is, this is either in a school environment or a workplace environment or some kind of public setting. What's that immediate past? Ace of Swords, immediate future. Moon card, no clearer. King of Cups, Page of Cups, Five of Pentacles. So they're putting up a lot of mixed singles. I don't know. You're kind of holding out for your opportunity to pull forward, to feel like there's something welcoming. You may have, gotten some idea about this person being available, but you're not really feeling it. You're getting these little moments of flirtation, but there's still some boundaries here. Ultimately, here in the near future, I feel like a lot of you are getting tired of waiting for this. A lot of you are just feeling like, you know how Leo is. How can you not see? How can you not see? This is so obvious. You're pretty clear. You're pretty straightforward about, being open to hanging out, to getting to know somebody, to wanting to start a conversation, to, showing interest in somebody in any shape or form. But if they're not mirroring that back to you, a lot of you are not spending a lot of time hanging out there. You're like, that's all good. It's all good. Yeah. I will always land on my feet, Leo. I just think of a cat, Leo the lion landing on their feet. You always land on your feet, don't you? Yeah, you do. It's all good. You're not hanging out in this energy. You're going to just walk away and you're like, I'm not even going to stress about this. This Five of Swords is almost giving, your loss. You will rue the day, It's not even that deep. Honestly, it's not even that deep. Their only thing up here is one Ace of Cups. And that cup is self-love over all others, especially with the Temperance out here. The Temperance is magical with that cup of love. It's like it can go towards me. It can go towards my higher self. It can go towards my friends. We're good. I got nothing but time and opportunity to make sure that this cup lands in a very perfect place. I know a lot of Leos are very athletic, so. All right, cool. You're not stressing. Even though this is sitting here, you're like, the last thing on my mind is worrying about, connections. I got 99 problems and the other person ain't one. Ain't one. Okay, good. Good for you. Good for you. Let's get an outcome. I don't think you need much. You don't need much from that. I'm gonna get an outcome. I want to look at this person who is not picking up what you're putting down. Let's look at the person who is not picking up what you're putting down. Oh, Three of Wands, Justice, Eight of Pentacles. This might be a workplace thing, so I wouldn't take it too personal. King of Wands. They may have their focus in a completely different direction, and it has to do with, you know, growth within the company. A lot of people, if you work with somebody, they don't want to risk it at all because maybe they've been in a situation before where that's happened, or they've heard, you know, somebody who has done that, or they've worked in a place where they worked for a husband and wife or a partner situation, and it became this awkward thing, or, you know, they saw it not do well. They've got some experience here and they're not dealing with it. Again, with the Nine of Swords and the Moon card. That is so funny because they are here in the run out. Not gonna worry about what could happen here. This person is, yeah, they're more career focused. Ten of Pentacles, Temperance. That's funny. They're in a completely different headspace than you are, but that's fine. That is all good. To each their own, you know. There's the King of Pentacles. What's the outcome for Leo? Rainbows, butterflies, unicorns. Yeah, Knight of Cups. You will carry on. Oh, charming one, you charmer. It's all good. Watch me work. Uh-oh, you better calm down. We got the Devil card and the Ace of Swords. Don't make it your personal mission to just be like, oh yeah, you know, talking loud around the office. Oh gosh, yeah, I've met the most perfect person. They're so amazing. I just, you know, you're just going on and on and on and on and on and on and on, going a little above and beyond to make sure everybody hears and everybody knows. Take it easy. Eight of Swords, Empress. Let's see. Eight of Cups. Yeah, don't take this personal. Don't take this personal. All the times that we are redirected, it is divine, okay, intervention. We are being redirected to something that is more meant for us. Eight of Wands, Hanged Man, Ten of Swords, probably saving you a lot of issue, a lot of, you know, down the road. Knight of Wands, Four of Pentacles. This could be somebody who may charm you. You get all attached and then they just decide that they want to do something completely different with their career. Maybe they get a promotion and they leave. But I have a feeling here that this person is all about that shmoney. You will be fine. Hanged Man, Eight of Wands, Nine of Swords. Eight of Cups is about just going with the flow. Just going with the flow. Not letting this get in your head at all. You have to completely liberate yourself from the idea of any of this. This has nothing to do with you or anything personal. We can't help but take things personally sometimes, especially if, you know, maybe somebody's giving you mixed signals. Maybe they told you something differently about their past and you may feel like, oh, well, is it just me? It's not just you. A little bit more information about, tell me more about this person that Leo had interest in. Just want to help y'all feel good about it. What is coming in? Home. Secret crush. Storm warning. Somebody's going to come along. Yeah, warning. Roll the dice. Fear. This is, oh, reconciliation. Unfinished business. Goodness. You may feel like you're going along just fine. We've got the Home card coming out. I decided to change it to you. Screw that person. So we've got you going along feeling pretty secure, pretty solid. There is something that pops up, secret admirer. There's somebody who, shakes you to the core here. This is something that rattles you. This is something out of left field, something you're not expecting. This might be somebody who has either another person that they are still trying to let go of, or they have recently broken up with, or that could still have an attachment to this person that this person has still got connections focusing on them. And there's fear with this chance, with this opportunity that is coming in, that Spirit's telling you is going to absolutely introduce itself into your world, where things are going to be shaken up. We've got intuition, spiritual awakening. There is this sense that something's coming in that's going to reshape you. These are life lessons here. I don't think that you're going to be able to resist this. There's some sort of lesson that you're meant to experience, some sort of leveling up moment, because we have change coming out here as well. This is some sort of a growth. And again, twice with a life lesson and some sort of a cycle through growth. We usually get tested before we get that big level up moment of achievement. So if you feel like you're sick and tired of your lessons, then prove it. Show the universe that you understand. You got the message down pat. You know what's happening. You know what to do. Okay? If you're in a connection and you're talking to somebody and you're starting to experience red flags, bring it up. Talk about it. See if there is an ability to have conflict resolution. See if there is anything, lingering from the past that could potentially stay with you, or, figure out how to worm or wiggle its way into your lives consistently here. Talk about this. See if this person has, this process of things that they're healing and working through. They're still shedding some things off. You may have fear that this person is still drawn to something from their past. Talk about it. This is that ability to, test yourself, to prove your patience, prove your ability to work through things, prove how well you are at tempering your own emotions and controlling your emotional self, your emotional well-being while you're having these conversations. Could be tough conversations that could trigger you. This is about you working through the process and figuring this out. These are level up moments. However you proceed forward, you know your boundaries, you know your limitations, time to test it. Then, when you pass those tests and you live high vibe and you are okay, you're good with your choices, with confidence, going out living your life, you naturally align with people. When your synchronicities are gearing up to start to attract based on what you're ready for at that moment, okay? So if you're both passing tests left and right and y'all happen to meet, you could have a very successful relationship. Just keep applying the lessons and being able to work through things. Those are the couples that make it 60, 70, 80 years. The ones that are able to work through issues and continue to focus on how to grow and evolve and improve self with one another, not for each other, not to each other, on self with each other, supporting each other doing so. Okay. All right, collective. I hope that helps. Hope that resonated. If you need to book a personal reading, everything's going to be in the description box of this video and that link tree taking you to my website. You'll also notice I'm booking mentorships. If you have any questions, please reach out and ask me. All the way at the bottom, if you recognize those, go ahead and give me a follow. I'm going live and posting content. You want to make sure that you are following me everywhere that you recognize so you don't miss an opportunity to catch me live or posting content. A lot of my scheduling is going to be changing, and also my personal readings are going to be shifting up just a little bit to accommodate my memberships on YouTube. For those of you who are already subscribers, thank you all so much for your contribution and your assistance in getting me here. Everybody brand new, please hit that subscribe button, that like button, notification bell. This will keep us in contact. It'll keep you current on everything coming up. And come hang out with us while we're live. It's a lot of fun hanging out with the Soul family. I welcome all of you to be here. I will see you all next month. All the health, wealth, and abundance. You can stand. Take care.